We are joined by one of the most recognisable faces and voices on television. He has a career spanning more than 4 decades.
I can't believe he's on the sofa. Trevor McDonald, Sir Trevor, is turning more of attention these days to charities, supporting a scheme that trains young people to be mentors for children in disadvantaged schools. He joins us now with Sophie Livingstone from the charity City Year UK. Welcome to both of you. I feel like doing this, Sir Trevor.
No.
I feel like I'm in the presence of greatness.
No, you're not. Well, maybe in Sophie's case, you are.
You went to a school in Hackney yesterday.
Yes.
Why did you go and what did you find?
I'm a trustee of something called the Queen's Trust, and during the Silver Jubilee year there was an appeal which raised millions of pounds, in honour of the Queen's name, and a charity was formed to disburse this money, and we do it to good causes, mainly causes which are directed at helping young people. So Teenage Cancer Trust, Inter University, which tries to encourage kids to go into tertiary education, City Year UK, which has a wonderful system of having volunteers go into schools, like the one I went to yesterday, and they help the young people with reading, with their English.
How did you find the youth of today?
Well, I mean, I don't subscribe to the general view that they're all, so much needs to be done to get them back into the community. I think they're terribly community-minded and spirited, and demonstrated so, I thought, yesterday, no more so than the volunteers who go to work with these young kids.
Sophie, what is it like when someone of Sir Trevor McDonald's stature, reputation, and frankly, charisma and personality goes into a classroom? A lot of the young children won't know him, I'm sure, like they wouldn't know any of us. But the teachers, the head teacher, must all be in awe.
There was a huge buzz in the school, and all the children had researched him before as well, so they did all know. And when we went into the playground, it was like the Pied Piper who was surrounded. It was amazing. It was a real honour to have him in the school and have that endorsement for what we do.
Now, you wrote a letter, I checked this earlier, to Prince Harry, an open letter.
Yes.
When he suggested national service might be a good idea for the youth of today, and you were very strongly against that. Why?
Well, I was against his idea of compulsory national service. I'm in favour of voluntary national service, and that's what we do and that's what we promote, actually. The idea that you could do effectively a domestic gap year as a civilian in this country to give back to your country and your community and get skills at the same time. That's the thing that I think is incredibly powerful, but compelling young people is the wrong way to do it.
And Trevor, when you meet youngsters in a classroom, what are they most interested in about
Well, I mean, I thought the ones yesterday were so disarmingly honest. With these City Year UK volunteers, we asked them, and what did you think about the volunteers and so on? And one said, they really helped me. And to one of the volunteers, a child who obviously had some problems, came up after she'd worked some time with him and said, I like you, miss, which was so nice. So there's a sort of rather disarming honesty about it. I thought it very amusing that one of the volunteers said, working in this school convinces me that I don't want to be a teacher. which so wonderfully, spontaneously honest.
We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to ask you, I want to get your view on the world. Trump, Brexit, and also someone said to me, has Sir Trevor McDonald ever been starstruck? I have named on Twitter who I suspect you may have been starstruck by. We will discover if I'm right after the break.
Yes.